Here inside the W Mason Coaches Report, Andrew Shoreside, joined by the head coach of the Hofstra Pride men's lacrosse team, Seth Tierney. Coach, how you doing?
Andrew's doing all right.
Your team coming off a 13-12 loss in the quarterfinals to UMass. Your overall assessment of that game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously disappointed in the outcome after having such a wonderful regular season. Our sights were set on doing more in the postseason, and dug ourselves a hole in the first half, and then just dug our way out, but just lost on a fluke play.
Yeah, that last second shot by UMass, an incredible shot. What was going through your head as that was occurring?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I mean, again, I think just like everybody, we're not where we are without Jack and Cannon, and we shouldn't have been in that situation to have that even happen. There was a lot of events, people saying that it was even offsides to get the ball, and then a crow hop, and can you get a shot off in a second, and all those things. We can't press rewind, so we gotta figure that out. And again, it just started to rain. It was a little slick. It stayed lower on them than a normal bounce, and it was cruel.
Your team obviously with an incredible start to the season, though. What did you see from your team during that stretch that you think really encouraged you?
Yeah, I mean, we have such a wonderful year. You can't say great because the year's over and there's still lacrosse to be played, but such a wonderful year. Just to think back, it's hard now because we're still in the mourning process. We're going to be with our guys today, talk about a few things. But one day, hopefully soon, we'll be able to look back and go, at one point in time, we're number 2 in the country. We had the longest winning streak going in the country, undefeated. A couple of great wins, and just a lot of media publicity and a lot of really good energy. And for that, I'm so proud of our guys to be able to handle that stuff and to do all that. That was wonderful. Obviously, our goal was to win the CAA, and we fell short of that. To play in the NCAA tournament and fell short. Those kind of go hand in hand. So now we've got to regroup. We cannot press rewind. Life is cruel at times. That's why you play the game, and we've got to start to think about next year and turn the page.
Yeah, this field and this university now getting to host the NCAA quarters. What's that going to be like for the community?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, again, our university and the support that they show, and to have the quarterfinals here, and again, it's gonna hurt us. Sure, that's part of it. I don't know what the percentages are of universities that hold these events and to actually play in them. It's a very small percentage. It's one of those scenarios, but it's great for our university. They do such a wonderful job. J.R. Tinian and his staff, they do such a great job. The NCAA recognized them to have it for years to come. And so I'm sure that Mr. Artinian will put on a wonderful show. And again, it's part of the growing process for us. And again, like I said, we're going to be in the mourning stages for a little bit, but we got to be able to turn the page, and we got to be able to think back because there was a lot of great things that happened for us this year.
How involved do you guys get to be in the process of the tournament being hosted here?
Yeah, not much. I mean, I'll be there to answer any questions, and whether I'll be here for the games or not will remain to be seen. And our guys at that point in time, school's going to be over. I think finals will be over, so we'll see who shows up for that. And again, that's on them. So, but whatever the university needs, I'll be there for them.
Now, looking ahead to next season, a few departing seniors. Josh Byrne, of course, is one of them, and of course a lot of others as well. What can you say of them and what they've done for your program?
Yeah, I mean, I can't thank the senior class enough. The ride that we had this year had a lot to do with them. Certainly starting with the captains of Josh Byrne and Tommy Vocal. Those guys were awesome, wonderful. Josh Byrne, the year he had, in the mid-60s in points, being a captain, being a leader, just doing such a great job, mentoring some of the younger guys. We're going to feel his impact for years to come. And Tommy Vocal, just a walking success story, coming from North Carolina and just working his way up to being a main game day contributor and a captain, and now getting a great job in New York City, and he'll be around and be an alum that gives back to the program for years to come. And then the rest of the seniors, they've done a wonderful job for us. We thank them all.
You get a number of guys coming back though. What's your outlook on next season right now?
Yeah, I mean, again, we're going to wrap up this year, this week, and have some end of the year meetings. We'll wish the seniors well and start to turn the page and start to piece together who we have coming in, where do we need some strength and a boost, and where what can we do to help that. We'll take a look at our schedule. We'll take a look at some of the things that the coaching staff that we could have done better. Again, it's hard. We don't want to over analyze, but we're going to have to. Because 11-3, lose 3 games by 4 goals, in a lot of ways, some people would call that a really good season. But again, our goals are our goals, and we got to take the next step next year.
He's Seth Tierney, the head coach of the Hofstra Pride men's lacrosse team. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
And thank you for watching the WBC Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com.